At the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California, for the Hollywood premiere, the Hollywood red carpet premiere of The Predator, the latest film in the storied Predator franchise that dates back 31 years. This is our, I guess, technically fourth decade of Predator now. So we're here on the red carpet. First coming up, we see Michael Prince and Kyle Strauss, who both play the Predator. That's Kyle. They both play the Predators in the film. And they're just making their way down to us, so we'll hopefully get a chance to talk to them about that experience. But make sure to comment and let us know what you want us to ask as people are making their way down the carpet. Shane, I can see Shane Black making his way down, Thomas Jane behind him. So there's a crew of incredible people that are involved with the Predator that are making their way down the carpet right now, and we'll hopefully get a chance to talk to all of them. So let us know what questions you want us to ask. So you can see that. Well, you guys can't see because you're pointed at me. Look, just coming down, just behind the guys, they also have a giant Predator. And so you can see kind of what their stature is like compared to the actual like big Predator statue they've got there. Like the guys are pretty close to the height of the big crazy Predator in behind. So there's a couple different species of Predator. I don't know if you guys knew this. There's the Yatwa, and I think I said that right. Everyone's nodding at me. I think I got it right, which is the kind of standard Predator that we know. There's also another one whose name I'm currently forgetting, and that's kind of the Ultra Predator that we're going to see in this movie. It's the Super Ultra Predator. It's a bit bigger and crazier and more intense. And so they've been showing up since, I think, Predators, I think, is when they first kind of appear. And obviously, with the Predators' relationship to the Xenomorphs from the Alien franchise and the Alien vs. Predator movie, there's been a bunch of different kinds of but the Yatwa, which is kind of the one that's sort of made out of skulls here on the poster behind us, that's one we all know from the original film, as well as kind of every subsequent movie. But the guys are coming down now, so we're going to get a chance to talk to them. We're going to try to get both me and them in the frame, because obviously they're super tall. Predators are like at least 7 feet tall, and as are these two guys, and I am not. So we're going to try to get us in frame with them and see how that works out. But yeah, so this movie is picking up the events of the second film, and it's sometime before Predators. So it's sometime before the movie that came out in 2010. And it's just picking up and playing homage to the first two films. In fact, Jake Busey, who we'll hopefully get a chance to talk to you later, is playing the son of his father's character in Predator 2. But as you can see, people are making their way down now. And Shane Black is making his way down behind the guys here. Shane is the co-writer and director of this film, but he also was in the first Predator. He played Hawkins, who was kind of the comic relief in the movie, kind of bringing the Shane Blackness to the film that he's kind of become known for since then, with all the different films he's written and directed over the last, 30 years. And behind him is his writing partner on this one, Fred Dekker. And I think the last time those guys wrote a movie together was The Monster Squad, and so I'm kind of freaking out about that because it's like my favorite movie. So remember, ask us, as people are coming down, we're happy to ask questions that you guys have to the cast and crew as we get a chance to talk to them as they're making their way in to the Egyptian Theater here in Hollywood, California for the red carpet premiere screening of The Predator, a franchise that goes back over 30 years, starting with obviously the first film in 1987, which starred Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, Jesse Ventura. In fact, that movie's so crazy, 2 governors came out of that movie. Like, what kind of crazy movie called Predator about a bunch of mercenaries in the woods, in the jungle, fighting a giant alien monster, ends up making 2 state governors? That one seems weird to me. I don't know about you guys. I don't know, maybe we'll find out tonight who in the cast might have political aspirations, who might see themselves being a future governor again. But of course, make sure to comment below and ask questions. As everyone's making their way down the carpet, and we will get a chance to talk to them and ask your questions. And right now, Brian and Kyle, who play the Predators, are talking about the different vocalizations of the Predator. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Predator speaks a language known as Perry the Platypus. And I thought that joke was funny, and I'm sure it fell completely flat. But that happens when you're live at the Egyptian Theater. Again, guys, I'm Mike Hickey from Fright Hype, right here on Crypt TV, which you can check every couple weeks.
That one.
Yeah. Yautwa. Whispered Darkling, I'm trying. I think it's Yatwa. I went on a thing, I checked the pronunciation, I think it's Yatwa, but I could be wrong. But also, it's a make-believe alien in a movie, and I don't know if they ever actually say the name in any of the movies, now that I think about it. They might in this one, who knows? Well, we can also ask, as Fred Dekker is not that far away. Hey, Monster Slayer 259. How's it going? Oh. Again, everybody, make sure to comment below, and we will try to answer any or ask any questions you might have, as well as, again, I really appreciate if you're trying to help me figure out how to pronounce the name of the Predator. So the problem is that J.A. is... I'm not sure if it's Ja or Ya or Ha. It's or Wa. It's really tricky.
People are reacting to you immediately. So like the moment you look at people, oh my gosh! Like you look at a PA, you look at a craft leader, just like freaking out, and you push right into it, and so you just like.
Again, we're here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California, for the red carpet Hollywood premiere of The Predator, the latest in the storied franchise that dates back to the first film in 1987, which starred the director of the current film, Shane Black, alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jesse Ventura, Carl Weathers, and Kevin Peter Hall as the Predator, which would also then spawn a sequel starring Danny Glover, who's most people are most familiar with from another Shane Black written film, Lethal Weapon.
I had just like I just had nightmares while still in that harness. But you know, we gotta wear it. It's safety first. Wearing the harness is a privilege. It's something a certain coordinator said to us, and I believe that belief. However,
so guys, make sure again to comment below. Let us know if you have any questions for the cast and crew of the Predator as they're making their way down the carpet right here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California.
When I felt the most like let's rumble, let's make this the most amazing and possibly can. Let's get the most passion. I would say I would very much agree with
So,
oh, Shane. Yeah.
hi Shane.
Hey,
hi.
how are you? Good to see you.
Good, Mike Hickey with Crypt TV.
Yes, sir. I love Crypt TV, by the way. I didn't know about it. And John Davis, my producer on this, turned me on to it. And I watch these late at night. There's great stuff on Crypt TV. Look, I feel like I'm doing a commercial.
No, I'm fine. Please do a commercial. We have Shane Black doing a commercial for Crypt TV right now.
It's great late at night.
So Shane, the biggest question I have about the Predator, being the Predator movie being a Shane Black movie, I had to ask: is there a scene with Christmas in Los Angeles?
Well, you can find out, but the answer is no. Because what happened was we found out very quickly that the use of Christmas as a backdrop, which has always been really cool for me and really evocative, that sense of this sort of hopefulness of Christmas and found in little doses in the loneliness of trudging down a snowy street while everyone's safe inside their little landlocked windows, either too happy or too depressed. And then you're alone in the middle of the night on Christmas. All these images, well, someone said, oh, you do Christmas all the time. And I went, oh, they noticed. Shoot. And now I just said, I jettisoned the idea because people were paying attention now. So this movie, I think you'll find, is not at Christmas. It's in fact at Halloween. So maybe someone will notice that.
Which is, again, perfect for something kind of scary. How is it to come back to the Predator franchise after all this time?
It's a delight. It's an honor. That's the word. John McTiernan, back in the day, gave me the rare privilege of watching him. I didn't go to act. I went to observe. I went to stand on set, see how things come together. So eventually, when I had more to do with the film business, it wouldn't be strange to me. I would be conversant with what goes on and how, and I watched the man work. And I only hope that what we've done here, although a little bit different, honors the original 80s version enough that if John were to see it, he would say, good job. And I hope he does see it.
Thank you so much. Director Shane Black, who also co-wrote the film with Fred Dekker, who's also making his way down the carpet. And I believe, and I could be wrong, and I'm going to ask Fred, and he may correct me on this, but I believe the last film that they wrote together that we've seen is The Monster Squad. And Fred directed that film when it was made, so it's going to be interesting to see how that dynamic of them co-writing together works when you have the other director. Hi, Mike Hickey with Crypt TV.
Okay.
How are you, Fred?
Good.
How does it feel to come and be part of this Predator franchise? Obviously, you and Shane have a long working relationship. I think the last film that you guys wrote together was The Monster Squad, which you directed. So
Yes.
How's the dynamic shifted with Shane directing?
Well, actually, we did a Western for Amazon called Edge, which was a TV pilot. They didn't pick up the show, but it was essentially a mini movie. It was a very kind of true to the Italian spaghetti Western kind of approach. And we had a great time on that. And that sort of got the wheels greased for something of a bigger scale. And so when 20th Century Fox came to Shane about the Predator, he turned to me and he said, do you want to do this with me? And I thought, how can I say no?
What's it like taking on a franchise like this that's been around and people know it for over 30 years now?
Well, obviously it's formidable, and a little bit scary because you don't want to screw up. But ultimately, as a writer, you have to go in and say, what do I want to see? What would I want to do? And not get too bogged down by the expectations, because then you're no longer in charge with your creativity. You're trying to answer to an audience that you don't necessarily know, because everybody has a different opinion. So we tried to make it ours, and I think we succeeded in that.
Okay. The Predator obviously likes a challenge and likes taking on other hunters and being competitive. How do you think the Predator would hold up against the Monster Squad?
I think that the squad has an ideology that would, even though they're totally outmatched, that they might figure out a way to take down the Predator. And that's actually a movie I wouldn't mind seeing.
I'd love to see the Monster Squad versus Predator. And let's see if we can do something about getting the Monster Squad versus the Predator. I've heard Shane say that he's been interested in sequels for this one, so maybe that's number 2 or 3.
That's a way to go.
If Arnold doesn't come back, get the squad back together.
Or the squad and Arnold.
Again, I'd also see that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Fred. Huge
buddy.
fan. This is great. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, co-writer Fred Dekker, who wrote the film with Shane Black, and yeah, it's so wild to see something like this come together after such a long period of time. Like the films have been going for over 30 years. And we're getting ready, I believe, to speak to the Predators, which is very exciting. You can see the guys are just there. You can see they're there at the Seven Rise getting their photos done. And then they'll be coming over to speak to us. Right here on the red carpet. Oh, and hello.
Hello.
Hey guys, Mike Hickey with Crypt TV.
Hey, Brian.
Let's also move over a little bit this way if we can to get you guys on the light.
Big guys are hard to fit in.
I'm just worried about trying to stay in frame with you guys.
Oh.
So what's it like to take on such an iconic character playing the Predator in the Predator?
You
want to go?
Yeah, I'll go first. Yeah, it's incredibly intimidating, but also extremely invigorating. When you're holding the hat and you're about to put it on, it's like you're about to put on a hat. You're going out, oh, it's my favorite hat, but it's the Predator's hat, and you're like, oh, okay, we're doing this, and you're like, I got to live up to this, but at the same time, you're just super excited to try. It's great.
But decidedly heavier than your favorite hat?
Yeah.
So what?
Like heavier than your favorite head?
A little bit, by like 10 pounds.
Yeah, right?
And a lot louder too when the engines are on.
Well, there's different heads. They had the one for like when you do stunts, and they had one for the animatronics when the things get real and you see the face. So that one was a lot heavier combined with the suit. But yeah.
So with those, I mean, we've all kind of seen videos and behind the scenes stuff through the years with like the animatronic stuff. Are they wireless now with you guys jumping around like that?
Yeah.
They are wireless.
Yeah, it's wireless. You got a battery pack in there that's powering everything, and the guys from ADI are.
Shout out to ADI.
Yeah, shout out to
Studio ADI are fantastic.
I don't know why I did that, but this is a good thing.
Yeah, these guys are amazing, and they'd work with us on our movements to make sure they puppet everything, and it's just a super fun collaboration effort to do it.
Yeah, they are pros. So everything was very snappy when they were on with us. It was amazing, and especially when we did.
And so I'll ask you guys this because I keep messing it up. I think, is it pronounced Yatwa? Is it the predator species? Do you guys know? Because I've heard it pronounced a bunch of different ways. People are trying to correct me in our comments right now.
Are you saying Yautja or
Yatwa?
Yeah. I've always heard Yautja, but
Okay.
that's why I heard it on a YouTube video, so I'm not even sure.
I checked on a YouTube video, and
everyone has their own version. Then it's like, okay, well, how do you find out the truth version? Like, who created the truthful version of how to say it? I don't think anyone knows that truth. So,
Yautja, tomato, it's the same.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, and congratulations on the movie.
Thank you very much.
Can't wait to see it.
Take care, man.
Thank you. Hey everybody. So again, that was Brian and Kyle who both play the Predator. Those are the guys in the Predator suit in the film. And coming up just next to us is Thomas Jane. Thomas Jane, of course, is in the film as Baxley, who's part of the Loonies, which is a crew that are put together to defeat the Predator. Thomas, you'd know, of course, from some incredible films over the years. He played the Punisher. He was in The Mist, the Frank Darabont film that inspired the series based on the Stephen King novella. And so if, as we have everyone coming down the carpet behind Thomas, I see Jake Busey making his way down. So if you have questions for the cast and crew of The Predator, let us know, because we're still right here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood for the red carpet Hollywood premiere of The Predator, the latest in the Predator franchise that now dates back to 1987. Always dated back to 1987. Now it's 31 years old. That's the one that keeps changing. So let us know if you do have any comments or questions for the cast and crew of the film. And as we talk to them throughout the course of the night, we'll try to get those comments in for you.
First Predator came out. So for me, that's the sweet spot. That movie hit me and my friends hard. So to be a part of that.
So with all the different Predator films we've seen, this is the 6th film to feature the Predator. The 3 other Predator films, as well as the 2 Alien vs. Predator films. So which one's your favorite? Which of the Predator films is your favorite in the series between the Predator films as well as the Alien vs. Predator films? And comment as well to let us know who in the Crypt universe you think could handle the Predator. Fred Dekker's up to have the Monster Squad go against the Predator. We've already seen the Alien go against the Predator. Who do you think in the Crypt universe could go up against the Predator? Let us know in the comments. Along with any questions or other comments you might have while we're here at the Egyptian or the red carpet premiere.
Make people aware. And as this kind of stuff comes up, we react to it.
Again, we've got Thomas Jane coming up, who plays one of the Loonies in the film, which is a group of...
Thank you for that. Crypt TV has a couple of quick questions for you.
Hi, Thomas.
Hey, bud.
Nice to meet you. Mike Hickey with
bud.
Crypt TV. The first question, what's it like to join a franchise like this that dates back all this time? I mean, you must know the Predator films going back to the first one.
I saw the first one in the theater when I was, I forget, 11, 12, 13 years old, but it was a sweet spot for me. Me and all my friends just fell in love with that guy, you know. You could come down to this planet, he had the shimmer going, and he was here not to take over the world, you know, not to bring peace and end war. He was here for fun. He was here for sport. He was here to hunt. And that, we just love that, you know? This guy didn't fuck around. He's got no moral qualms. He just wants to fucking kill some people for fun. So we loved that as kids. And of course we loved him. We loved the dreadlocks. We loved the mandibles. We loved this guy, you know? That he's a unique, it's very hard to create a unique alien creature like that. There's Alien, there's the xenomorph, and then there's the Predator. And, you know, there's a couple other interesting ones, but I'd say those are the top two.
So what's it like for you on set when you get to, you know, see the guys come out as the Predator for the first time in real life like that?
It was great. You know, we had a real guy. He was 6'10". His name was Brian, and he went to Predator school. He learned how to do the Predator moves. He wore this giant 40-pound helmet with 4 guys with servos working it. He was great. And it was really fun to watch it come to life. Of course, there's, you know, Brian who's doing it, but then there's 20 other guys who are supporting it. You get the slime guy, you get the color guy, you know, you get 4 guys working the helmet. This whole team of people has.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so we'll do 2 photos real quick. All right.
One fun thing about interviewing Thomas Jane that you guys might not have gotten is that he was barefoot for that. So, of course, the first film takes a group of mercenaries that are traveling into South America. They think it's an extraction. It turns out there's intelligence that they have to get, and they're being hunted by this alien creature. The film starred, along with director Shane Black, like I said, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jesse Ventura, Carl Weathers. Originally, Jean-Claude Van Damme played the Predator, but after problems with the suit and a few things, the part was actually recast, and they went back and they shut down production for 8 months while they redesigned the Predator and built new suits for it. And that was done by Stan Winston and his team. And that team included Tom Woodruff Jr. and Alec Gillis, who are actually the owners of Studio ADI, who the guys who played the Predator were telling you about, and they actually made the Predator suits for this film. So it's not just Shane Black coming back to the franchise. We also have the guys from Studio ADI as the creature makers for the film, of course. Coming up, I think we have Jake Busey. Keegan-Michael Key is making his way down the carpet now. We are in line here, so we have to patiently await as everyone makes their way down the red carpet here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California. Jake, of course, is the son of actor Gary Busey, who some of you guys might know actually from The Predator 2, where he played a CIA agent named Peter Keyes. Jake's character in this film is the son of his father's character in that film. And so not only do we have, again, guys like the team at Studio ADI and Shane Black coming back to the franchise, it's staying within the Busey family as well. So it's interesting to see, because I don't know, maybe you guys can let us know in the comments, but I can't think of another time in movie history where a son has come back to play, a son actor has come back to play the character son of a part his father played 25 years earlier in another part of the series. So I don't think it's ever happened before. You can let us know in the comments if there are any, but I can't think of any. I know there's been times where fathers and sons have played fathers and sons in movies, but never really over a sequel stretched out this far. So it's going to be interesting to see how the character of Keyes comes around in this film, The Predator, which is in theaters this Friday. But right now, we are anxiously awaiting getting a chance to talk to Jake Busey about that right here on the red carpet at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California for the red carpet premiere of The Predator.
Right, thank you.
Scott.
Hey, good to see you again.
So again, Jake's father Gary played the part of Peter Keys in the second film, and played the part of Peter Keys in that film, who was a CIA operative that was trying to capture the Predator to research it. Unfortunately, of course, spoiler alert, he didn't make it up against the Predator, and the Predator's very sharp frisbee. But now we have the Predator with Jake Busey playing his son, and I think, and I'm going to check with Jake, but I also think this is only the second time he's played a character that's the son of the character that his father's played, which is kind of cool. As an actor, I'm sure it's kind of cool to get to work with your parents and stuff, but especially to kind of take on the baton of something like this after so long. Of course, coming down the carpet next is Keegan-Michael Key.
That they cut out the reference to the picture of him and then her looking at
Keegan-Michael Key and other characters from the actors in the film making their way down the carpet here now. It's kind of, you can see it's getting crowded here as we're getting closer to the start of the film.
And it's said a lot in a little bit of space, but I don't know why, but Fox cut that moment out. So it is what it is. The movie's still a great film. Yeah, I was in high school. I went and visited. I had lunch on the set, and I was sitting there eating, and this hyper 20-something-year-old guy sits down across from me. And
Boyd Holbrook, it looks like, is coming down the carpet there as well. Boyd plays Quinn McKenna in the film. He's just there behind Keegan-Michael Key, who plays Coyle.
I'm Bill Paxton. Good to meet you. And that was the first time I met him.
And Sterling K. Brown appears to be a little bit farther down from them, and I'm sure we'll get a chance to talk to all of them as they make their way down the carpet. I think Olivia Munn might be here now as well. Olivia plays Casey Brackett in the film, a scientist who winds up joining up with the Loonies.
Excited to be here. I only hope the best for the film and the filmmakers, and I think they have something to be proud of. It's very and it's a fast-moving show. I'm upset that they cut out my big laughs, like a couple of them. So my character's kind of
With the cast coming down, if you guys do have any questions for them, please let us know in the comments.
getting big laughs, and I was at least proud of that. I thought, well, it's a small role, but I'm getting these big laughs. So I hear from the test screenings, and then when I saw the movie, I was like,
With the cast making their way down now.
okay, well,
Again, any questions that you guys might have, please let us know. We'll try to get it asked for you. After the second Predator film, the Predator franchise went on a bit of a hiatus and didn't come back until it met up with the xenomorph aliens, which you actually got teased at the end of Predator 2. Danny Glover, when he's on that ship, sees a xenomorph skull in the trophy room. And so fans were clamoring for years to see the alien go up against the Predator. And of course, it happened in two films, Alien vs. Predator and Alien vs. Predator Requiem, where we saw them go head-to-head before coming back again to Predators, in which we have a group similar to the kind of odd squad we get in the first film, and also the loonies that we're seeing here get transplanted to the Predator's planet of what I think is pronounced Yatwa Prime. But of course, I'm not really sure how to say it. And the guys who play the Predators, their Yatwas, they don't even know how to say it. It's a hard word to say, everybody. It's tricky. But again, if you think you know, let us know in the comments, and I will try to pronounce it the way you are trying to pronounce it. Hi, Jake.
Hi.
Mike with Crypt TV.
how are you?
Good. Well, first off, we're live on YouTube right now, so say hi to everybody. who's watching along.
Hello. We're about to go watch this movie. Sorry you're not. But Friday.
Friday they'll get a chance. What's it
Yeah.
like to take on the baton from your dad? Like, I think this is only the second time you played a character that was the son of
What was the first one?
your first movie when you were like 8 or
Oh
something.
yeah, that's right. When I was 5, yeah. Straight time. I played his son. So I forgot about that correlation. Yes. It
this
was
is the
great.
second time.
This is the second time. It was great. It was a great experience. you know, I'm really thankful that Shane came up with the idea and even thought of it. I mean, I've been friends with him for a long time, and that's probably why that happened. And he even thought, like, hey, wait, we could put Jake in here and have this kind of like callback to the earlier narrative and all that. I thought that was really nice of him, and I'm damn glad to be here, as they say.
Was there any question about it? Was it when he asked, you said yes right away? Was it something? Was there any doubt you were going to do it?
Well, it was coming. It was November. We were coming on Thanksgiving, and I get a phone call out of the blue, and he said, "Hey, listen, I got this idea." Now, keep in mind, I'm an out-of-work actor at this point, right? And he says, "I got this idea. Are you free in May? What are you doing in May?" And I thought, like, well, I think I might be free. It's November now. Yeah, I might very well be free. I had to laugh at that. He's, you know, clearly doesn't work in a world where he's used to dealing with those types of actors. So then he pitched me the idea, and I of course I just thought it was great. I said, yes, absolutely. Being the new Predator? Yeah, like absolutely. How could I turn it down? There's no way I could turn that down.
And at that point, it was Keys. It was always that character. It wasn't once you were confirmed that they.
Yeah, his pitch, his initial idea was, wouldn't it be great if you played your father's son and did a similar role of being a scientist and studying the Predator after all these years, so we could show the audience that, you know, this has been a continued study since 1997. So there was a scene, or there was a part in a scene that we had where Sterling and Olivia and I are there, and she's looking at a keyboard or a clipboard. And there's a photo of my dad, and she looks at that, and she looks at me, and she looks at that. She's like looking back and forth, and like goes, "Oh wait, so this has been going on for a long time," and says a lot without any dialogue, just in the look, and it was hilarious. The test screenings, they loved it, but Fox thought it was too much funny, so they took it out. So that's a shame, because it was a really cool tie-in to my dad and the whole thing, you know. But you know, I'm just glad that I'm still a part of it, you know. So
That's great. Thanks so much, Jake.
thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Yeah.
So Jake Busey playing the son of Peter Keys, that was played by his dad in The Predator 2, which of course people forget as well. The Predator 2 came out in 1991, but it was set in the slightly distant future of 1997. And you can tell by the cars and the clothes, they really nailed what people were going to be up to in 1997 in that movie. They really had figured out what the next 6 years were going to do. And I just looked down and saw the feed. And that's weird. It's really weird. Oh, there's questions. Okay, I'm going to scroll through, and I'm going to try to see him as we wait for Keegan-Michael Key to come up. All right, we've got questions. I'm just going to say names. Hi to Unicorn Kitten. Hi to Smile Studios. Switchboard. Vale Crossner. Ender's Nake Lord. Hello. How's it going? Thanks so much, guys, for all the comments. But now we have, in just a second, we'll get a chance to talk to Keegan-Michael Key, who plays Coyle in the movie. Hi to Fire Luke. And hello to Puppet Marionette 35. And is there going to be another movie after this movie? And that kind of depends on this one. This movie comes out. That depends. The movie comes out on Friday, and we'll find out from there. So we are getting close now behind Keegan-Michael Key. Just 1 second. Can you ask them why they... So Keegan-Michael Key coming up, and then Boyd Holbrook behind him. Olivia Munn just down the line behind Sterling K. Brown. But we're getting close to the end of the cast line for the film, and then we'll get a chance to go in and see The Predator, which you guys can see when it hits theaters on Friday.
To say the least. Yes, yes. He was. I've just.
Again, guys, we are live right here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California, for the red carpet Hollywood premiere of The Predator.
It seems like an easy immersion. It's not like some people really, I got to get the Hulk teeth and the fake eye and the paunch. He's just got this natural quality, but that eccentricity is really delicious. And I couldn't wait to work with him. When I heard that we were going to be the couple, the two guys, I was just over the moon. So we're harkening back to Jesse the Body and Bill Duke, you know. So it was a
So excited to go check out this film, which is going to start shortly because we are live here on the red carpet. So make sure to ask us any questions. I'll try to get them in, but of course, being live here, it is a little tricky sometimes to read them as people are coming through.
I think what it was
as people are coming through the red carpet here at the Egyptian Theater. As I was saying before we got a chance to talk to Jake, the Predator franchise's last film before this one was Predators, which, and I think I just heard Keegan-Michael Key confirm the way I pronounce Yatwa. I think he's just proved that I have it right and have had it right this whole time. But again, the last movie took place on Yatwa Prime, where a group that included Adrian Brody, Walter Goggins, Topher Grace, and those guys were dropped into the world of the Predator and had to try to survive. This time, it's the Predator coming to us again, as we have Boyd Holbrook's character, a mercenary who encounters the Predator in Mexico and then gets caught up in the cover-up of the Predator's crash landing, and then becomes part of the Loonies, a group that are being sent off to fight the creature. But of course, behind Keegan is Boyd Holbrook. After him is Sterling K. Brown, Olivia Munn just down the line as well.
I'm still supporting her. I'm super proud of her. I wanted to love her in that, and that I am really also very happy and refreshed that to see 20th Century Fox took the appropriate action. So that was really great. And yeah.
But we're right here live at the Egyptian Theater, getting ready to talk to Keegan-Michael Key, one of the stars of The Predator, which is in theaters on Friday. So make sure to let us know in the comments, say hello, as we talk to the rest of the cast and crew making their way down the line now, just before the premiere screening here in Hollywood, happening right behind me at the Egyptian Theater.
Botsford Street, I think is the address. That's amazing. Roger Van Haverman. Bugging me to ask. Yes. Give him my best. I wanted to.
But I think now we are going to get a chance to talk to Keegan-Michael Key as he is wrapping up and making his way down to us.
I love it. We'll do it. Yes, we'll do it.
Hi. Hi, Mike with Crypt TV.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Grip?
Crypt TV.
Crypt TV. All right.
We're actually live right now on our YouTube page.
Love it.
And so I'm also really glad you. Did you say the name of the planet again?
Yautja Prime.
Okay, I think
Yautja Prime.
I think I've been pronouncing it correctly as well, if that's the way he's saying it. My question is, your character serves a bit of the comic relief in the film, and that's kind of also Shane's character in the original film. So what was it like? Yeah. What was it like to kind of have to, be that kind of archetype character in the film that's directed by the guy who played that archetype character in the first one?
It's funny. See, you think it makes people nervous. It actually makes me feel better because I have the source material in front of my very eyes. And Shane was a very collaborative director, a very giving director with me, and so I had an opportunity to kind of. It was funny because it was never like he brought it up. It was never that kind of situation. I feel like it harkens back to the movie just the right percentage. It's not like, hey, let's have an Easter egg in every other scene. It was always kind of, it's like 26% referential, which is what it needed to be. So it gets to be its own movie. So I always felt like I was given a lot of leeway to kind of just do my own thing. Okay, you're gonna call me the comic relief? I'll take on that mantle. Let me do it my way. And he was like, that.
Which is great.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, congratulations. I can't wait to see the film.
I can't wait for you to see it.
All right, thank you
so much.
Keegan-Michael Key, who plays Coil, who again is one of the loonies. One of the loonies, which is the group of mercenaries hunting the Predator in this film, The Predator, which is in theaters on Friday. But we are at the red carpet Hollywood premiere of the film right here at the Egyptian Theater on Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood, California.
And now I'm going to take one more. You want to do like a regular pose?
Yeah, we'll go regular pose.
Just over our shoulder right now, Keegan is actually getting shot by Colleen, who's with Predator Thermal, who have a really cool device they're using to shoot thermal images of the cast, which you can check out on the Predator's Instagram page. And they've been taking some really cool shots all night with their thermal imager, and it's this really cool little device that like plugs into the bottom of your iPhone and gives you Predator vision. And they've been just behind us all night shooting the cast. Colleen, do you mind just tell us a little bit about the Predator vision that you've been shooting with all night?
Sure. So we're with 20th Century Fox, and we actually have a heat imaging camera that we've been taking pictures of the cast with. As you can see, it kind of, well, there was Keegan-Michael Key. So they've been standing on the carpet, and you can actually see where the heat is in your head and then your hands. So we're trying to have them pose and get the full picture, as the Predator, would see them, I should say.
And fans can check this out on the Predator's Instagram account?
So 20th Century Fox will be posting it or tweeting them out. Yeah.
Cool. Can't wait to see them all. It's been so cool watching you capture them all night.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
All right. So that's Colleen again, who's been shooting these pictures. She took a couple of us early on. I actually helped her frame up earlier to make sure it was working, and it's really cool and a little bit weird and creepy at the same time. But it's kind of strange to get captured in Predator vision when there's a giant predator like just over there. But it's still so cool to be here at the Egyptian for this as the cast and crew are coming by. You can see after all this time, the Predator franchise still gets people excited. It's still so cool to see everyone come out and come together for a film like this and see people come back. Like I said, we've got Shane Black, who was in the original film, directing, working with Fred Dekker again, who he's worked on with a couple times over the years, dating back to the Monster Squad. You've got Jake Busey playing the son of his father's character from the second film. You got the guys from who worked with Stan Winston on the original Creature after the original version of the Predator was scrapped, shut down, went and waited while Stan Winston redesigned and rebuilt a new version of the Predator. And a fun fact about the Predator character, one of the most iconic things about the Predator, of course, is the Predator's mandibles. So the Predator has this like crazy jaw that opens up, of course, once he takes off his helmet. And what a lot of people don't know is that actually came from James Cameron, who was on a flight with Stan Winston while Stan Winston was in the process of redesigning the Creature. And I watched him like kind of do some sketches, and he said, I always thought it'd be cool to see something with like mandibles, and Winston included it, and it became an iconic part of the character and helped it become the Creature that we know now and have seen as of Friday 6 different films, along with countless comic books and novel tie-ins and all kinds of madness and video games over the course of the last 31 years. We're getting close, just behind us now, or ahead of us, I should say, is Boyd Holbrook, who plays in Quinn McKenna in the film. And he's being followed by Sterling K. Brown, who plays Traeger. We've got Augusto Aguirre, who plays Nettles, coming down as well. And of course, Olivia Munn, who plays Casey Brackett. And they're all making their way down the carpet ahead of the LA Hollywood premiere of The Predator right here at the Egyptian Theater on Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood, California. And so the creature, of course, like we said, was the Yatwa, which I got right, Thanks to Keegan-Michael Key confirming for me. The creature now goes back all this time to Kevin Peter Hall playing him in the first 2 films. Going from Jean-Claude Van Damme, who was only like 5'9" or 10, and it was a completely different creature design, and then they pulled back and decided that with the bodybuilders in the film, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jesse Ventura, and Carl Weathers, that they needed a bigger, more imposing creature, and that's when they went back to the drawing board, quite literally, and Stan Winston designed the new version of the Predator with some helpful advice from James Cameron. And so, guys, we're getting to close to the end now. We only have 4 or 5 more people making their way down. Got a Boyd Holbrook coming up, who Boyd, who plays Quinn in the film, who's a former soldier, now mercenary, who encounters the Predator and gets caught up, like I said, with Stargazer, and which is the formerly government organization that's run by Sterling K. Brown's character that is examining the Predator and trying to capture it. And he gets thrown in with a group of soldiers known as the Loonies, which is a little bit of a different vibe than the group of hardened mercenaries from the first film. That you're going to see come together, and I can't wait for us to get in and check it out, and I can't wait for you guys to check it out on Friday and let us know what you think of the Predator and what you think of the Loonies and how they handle the hunter, the Yatwa. That's another one. Did you guys know that the Predator was originally called the Hunter? That was the original title for the script. It was written in the first draft, I think, was in like 1984. A few years before it was made. And a fun fact as well, I don't know why I keep saying fun fact, but Shane Black, also now and co-wrote it with Fred Dekker, apparently part of the reason he was hired as an actor, he had just written Lethal Weapon. And they thought they were going to get him to help out with the script along the way. And I remember the first time I saw that first Predator movie when I was a kid. And like Thomas Jane said, the first time I saw it, I was probably 12 or 13 with a bunch of my buddies at a sleepover, just watching a bunch of movies, and then you see this crazy movie with this shimmering invisible creature running through the jungle up against this crazy team of like super tough guys, and Arnold Schwarzenegger covering himself in mud. So, all right, Boyd, hi. Mike with Crypt TV.
Boyd, hey.
So we're live right now on our YouTube with a bunch of people watching along, and we want to know...
2 people behind us. That's it.
But we want to know, what's it like, when you have, these incredible characters coming before, like Dutch and Harrigan and all these iconic guys that have fought... the Xenomorph that have gone up against the Predator. What's it like to kind of take that on?
I come from the theater background, man. It's just like doing a great play again. The audience calls for it, and actors show up. And this is a really good group of actors that have been, gotten the call to do it.
So, what was it like joining that team of Loonies? What was that group working with them all the time? What was it like?
It was hard to keep a straight face. I do play the straight guy. I usually like characters a little bit more flashy, and I play the glue in this movie, and that's a ball of fun as well. So it was hats off to the cast and crew that I was able to work with on this.
And now you've also gone up against Logan, against Wolverine. Who do you think would win in that fight, Wolverine versus the Predator?
I don't know. Pablo was pretty tough. Logan, I died. He died.
Everybody died in that movie.
Everyone's
Spoilers.
dying.
Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. I've got some comedies coming out. Okay. You know, this is an incredible, iconic movie to be a part of. I think you're going to see a lot more of this franchise in the near future, but they're all pretty tough, and hats off. I just can't go against you. I love them so much. I can't say one or the other, but we're here for the Predator tonight.
So we'll say the Predator?
So politely. Yeah, politely say the Predator.
All right, well, thanks, Boyd. Thanks so much, and congratulations on the movie.
Yeah.
Trevante was in that gym.
So that was Boyd Holbrook, who plays Quinn in the film, who is the lead character. The film starts off with him encountering the Predator in Mexico, estranged from his wife and son, played by Yvonne Strahovski and Jacob Tremblay. And it's his son who gets a Predator artifact and draws the Predator back.
Now, the issue really is to continue that kind of conversation, right? To make sure that it doesn't happen again. A little bit, right, a little bit outdated. So,
In as well, live here now on the red carpet at the Egyptian Theater here in Hollywood for about an hour, and it's been great to have you guys along with us. We're getting close to the end of the line now. Everyone's anxious to get inside to see the film. So we have Augusto Aguirre, Sterling K. Brown, and Olivia Munn making their way down the line, and then the movie is getting ready to start.
Next, we have two quick questions on Crypt TV.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You too, man.
What's it like joining the Loonies, being part of this iconic franchise?
Right there, that was my answer. Just like a bunch of stuttering, I have no idea. I've been asked that twice now, and I still don't know how to answer that. And I've been trying to figure out the answer to that for a year and a half since we shot this thing. I don't know. I'm like excited. It's just like excited, breathless, surreal. It almost feels like it's happening to somebody else, and I'm very excited for that person.
And what was it like when what was it like the first time you saw the Predator kind of come out, the guys in the costumes? Like on set, when the first time they kind of arrived?
So I at first I thought that it was going to be a lot of CGI and stuff like that, but the whole thing's practical. So they were always just slimy and like, you know what I mean? And like, they were the Predators. And like these dudes, Kyle and Brian, they were going for it. Like Brian does parkour and stuff, so the Predator was able to like move in ways that the original Predator wasn't able to, So we've really got something so exciting here that I'm just like, you guys have to watch it. You have to watch it. I'm so stoked about it.
All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you, man.
I'm stoked for you.
Cheers,
All right,
thanks.
As you can see, everybody's just so excited to be part of the Predator franchise and part of the team that's bringing this character back in this way, especially with the team coming back together. And what's really cool is, of course, like they say, the guys who we were talking to earlier are big dudes, and when they're in a practical suit, that's got to be intimidating walking on a set, especially when you have these incredible characters going up against them. And so you can see Augusto getting his Predator Vision photos taken behind us. And you can, of course, check those out on the Predator's Instagram and Twitter channels over the next little bit before the movie comes out on Friday. But for right now, we are still live at the Egyptian Theater. We've got that one person with a cat asking, what's your favorite Predator movie if you had to choose one? And you know what? That's what we're going to ask Sterling K. Brown when he gets over to us in just a few moments. Or Olivia, because she's here. She's coming down as well. So we can see Olivia Munn is just here right in front of us. And we'll get to chat to her in just a second.
there are a lot of sane people out there that are all expressing the same outrage.
So we're just moments away from getting a chance to talk to Olivia Munn. Just ahead, and then Sterling K. Brown's coming right behind her. And then that's it. And then we're going to go in and we're going to get to see so we've gotten to talk to so many incredible people making their way down through tonight, and now we just have Olivia Munn and Sterling K. Brown coming up ahead of the LA premiere, the Hollywood premiere, right here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California, on Hollywood Boulevard. And then as soon as they're done with us, they go in and they get to see the movie, which they're I'm sure, very excited about at this point. As you heard Augusto say, it was a year and a half ago when they shot. And when, of course, you're making a movie like this, it does take a while for it to come around. So it's been a whirlwind since the film premiered last week at the Toronto International Film Festival. And now it's coming up on its Friday release when you guys can all go check it out. And you should, and let us know. Let us know what you think when The Predator comes out this Friday. But we're just minutes away from heading inside as we just wait now to get a chance to chat to Olivia Munn and Sterling K. Brown, the stars of The Predator, here live at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California. So just moments away now. We're seeing everything get wrapped up and the excitement build as people are heading inside to wait for the film to start. And there's Sterling K. Brown, who most people know now from American Crime Story, where he played Christopher Darden. Of course, This Is Us, but some people might also remember him as Gordon, the vampire hunter from Supernatural, which is what I always know him from. And so it's great to see everyone coming together for the LA Hollywood premiere of The Predator here at the Egyptian Theater here on Hollywood Boulevard. And we're just moments away from heading inside, waiting for the last few stars of the film, Olivia Munn and Sterling K. Brown, to get a chance to chat with us right here, live on YouTube for Crypt TV. And thank you all again for joining us for the last hour, and thank you for all your questions and comments. So guys, comment below and let us know what your favorite Predator movie is of the five you've seen ahead of this one coming out on ahead of the release of this film.
My mom stopped letting me celebrate Halloween so early on.
Okay. All right. So we still have a second to wait before we get a chance to chat.
Right. So, but we let the kids and have a good time with it. And Ryan puts on like this lame witch's hat that she pulls out of the closet, is all bent up.
So you can hear Sterling K. Brown talking about Halloween costumes as we're waiting to go.
Time to like work on my costumes because I got to get their costumes together. I got to get them together. So I don't always have time to like pull it together. So I do put on my witch's hat, which at least I'm trying. You know, like you don't even think about what the kids are gonna wear. Like,
Yo, man, but I get this all the time. Like, yo, people say, anybody ever tell you look just like Sterling K. Brown? I was like, that's what I was going for.
So, again, we're here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California, waiting moments away at the end of the line, waiting at the end of the line, just ahead of the LA Hollywood premiere of the film. Yeah, and while we're waiting, I'm just going to do some shout-outs to some people. Rika Espinla. Sorry, I know I got that wrong. Alex Cartago, Treya M2, Marisol Contreras Suarez. I'm picking names that I'm really messing up now because I've been talking for like an hour straight, and so I'm sorry, everyone. Jose Perez, Bugatti Madness, Lauren Carnahan. Smile Studios, Tamari Joseph. Hello, everyone. And we're getting closer again to Sterling K. Brown as he makes his way towards us.
What year? Something like 11 years old?
As he's getting ready.
I was 11, watching Arnold do his thing. But also, let me say, for black folks,
Hi, Pie Boy.
Apollo Creed is up in there? Action Jackson?
Kaylee Ord. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for watching. Hey, AJ Yadav. Marissa Torres.
So it just...
The original Predator was a black man too.
There you go.
Hey, Alan Hernandez. Amon Elliott. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys all so much. Cyber Matter Ninja. Thanks so much. Thank you for Crypt TV being your favorite YouTube group. We're very happy about that. We try very hard to give you great horror content and get to give you cool information and cool things like being live from the red carpet Hollywood premiere of The Predator. Hey, Richard Martell. What's my favorite Crypt TV monster? Monster Slayer 259. My favorite, I think I gotta go with the look-see. I'm loving the look-see stuff. It's so much fun. And I really like the look-see. I think it's my favorite. I also love the Birch though. They're all so fantastic. That's the great thing about the Crypt TV universe is it's so many incredible characters.
I'm really happy
And so many incredible characters. I also like Mordeo. I want to see some more of that. Stoneheart's incredible. I don't know if I can pick a favorite, but at the same time I said the look-see right away. I also got to check out the look-see mask the other day, and that's even creepier. When you touch that thing, it's like it's creepy, but then you touch it and it's like it's kind of squishy and soft, and it's like even creepier somehow. It's weird, but yeah, but the look-see is probably, yeah. I definitely have to go with the look-see as my favorite Crypt TV monster.
Other things do. Maybe politics do, but like Hollywood is sort of, this guy shouldn't be able to.
Hey, Citrus Peppercorn.
Not from our,
Hey, Internal Fired.
You deserve to know who you're sharing.
Blue Yoshi. Hey, Blue Yoshi. I am a big fan of your name.
I was saying to situation which I have to consider my safety, right? I'm a very strong dude to take care of myself, and I've never felt like, wow, what it must be like.
Hey, Ethan Benjamin. Hey, back. Hey, I'm going through, guys. I'm trying to say hi to people. I think Monster Slayer 259, I've said your name twice already. So that's like the third time now. I gotta also say hi to Meaty783. Hi, Meaty783. Hey, Mystic Gaming. Hey, Kenzie Stewart. Jonathan Scriven, I hope I got your name right. Hey, Pain Train 18, how's it going? Hi, Nico. Well Clocks, hello. Annie Northman 89. I also like Predators, the 2010 movie, and I'm really excited to see this one and how it comes together. And I think we're getting ready to say hi to Olivia Munn as she comes. Hi, Olivia. I'm Mike with Crypt TV.
Hey, how are you?
We're actually live right now on YouTube.
Hello.
One thing that we noticed about the movie is obviously you have Jake Busey playing his father's son, but also there's another connection like that where doesn't your dog play your dog in the film?
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. No, you're the first person to talk to me about my dog, Chance. Chance literally had the moment that every actor who comes to LA like dreams of. Like, he was in his trailer, my trailer. He doesn't have his own trailer. He was hanging out, and we had 3 dogs to play my dog on set. Just we have backups, and the scene is that this guy comes up and he's hitting on my character, and she's just she keeps giving him signs that she's not interested, but he's not taking the hint. And the dogs that we had on set for us, they kept jumping up and jumping up on him. And so I was like, it doesn't really work to ignore a guy when your dog keeps jumping on him. And so after the third dog, we were kind of like, we don't know what to do. How are we going to shoot the scene? And I was like, actually, my dog Chance, he's groomed and he's in the trailer and he's very well trained. And he came out and I was like, this is it. This is your moment. This is what we've been working for forever. And he got out there and I was like, you see the shot of him in the movie. The scene was deleted, but there is there's this one shot of him where I have to walk off and leave him behind with a stranger, and they have the shot of Chance, and it's literally the only way that you can get that look from a dog is if it was your own dog, and it's my sweet little Chance and his little cute face, and he was still like, gosh, he's only like not even 4, I think, at that time, and I was so proud of him.
Well, it was great that he, got that, just happened to be on set and got the call. That's fantastic.
Look, you never know what's going to happen. You stay prepared, you stay alert. When it's go time, you get in there and you take that role. And he did.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Congratulations on the movie.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you. Can't wait to see
Guys.
it. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. And so Sterling is going to come back. He's just finishing off here now, and then we'll get Sterling, and then he's going to head inside along with everyone else for the red carpet premiere of The Predator right here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard. You can actually get a good look at the carpet now because everyone else is done. Look, that's it. It's red. It's got everyone's names on it. It's got a big Predator. You couldn't really see the Predator before when we were here, but this is it, and it's huge and it's scary. And it's crazy to see the guys who play the Predator. Standing next to that, just because they actually are that big and they are that intimidating. So I can only imagine what it must have been like on set the first time those guys walk out. And maybe that's what we're going to ask Sterling about, again, to get that first reaction of how the first time you see the Predator, the movie, plays up against the first time you see the Predator in person. All right, so we do have Sterling coming back. And of course, everyone catching up along the way.
TV show.
Just ahead, everyone's excited to get inside, but everyone's also catching up because even though we've had a chance to talk to everybody, they haven't had a chance to talk to each other all night either. And it's just ahead of going in to see the LA Hollywood premiere of The Predator right here at the Egyptian Theater on Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood, California. So you can see Colleen getting her Predator thermal vision shots as everyone's standing up having a chat here. And then once we're all wrapped up, we'll head inside to check out the movie. But again, thank you guys for tuning in and watching along with us as we've had a chance to talk to everybody here on the red carpet for the last hour. And if you've enjoyed this, make sure you can check back with us because Friday night, Crypt TV is also going to be at the opening night of Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios right here. I'm going to be doing the red carpet again with Dead Meat James, and you're going to get a chance to see all kinds of people coming through to check out the haunt as it opens up for the Halloween season, and I'm so excited for it. So make sure you guys come back and check that out on Crypt TV's. I think that one's going to be on our Facebook page. Can I get a nod? I'm getting a nod. It's going to be on our Facebook page, so you can check it out there, but we will be live again. Make sure to follow along on that, and make sure to get your questions ready for us ahead of the Halloween Horror Nights premiere. But right now, we're still at the red carpet for the the Hollywood premiere of The Predator, getting ready just to speak to Sterling K. Brown before he heads inside. And then once that's done, we'll get a chance to go in and check out the movie. And I'm going to drink so much water because I've been talking for an hour and like 5 minutes straight, and my throat's killing me. But we're almost done. It's okay. I'll wait. I just got water then. Sorry if you heard me gulp. But we are so close to the start of the movie here as we are just letting actors who haven't had a chance to catch up along the way of the crazy whirlwind that is getting ready for a movie to be released. But we are still just getting ready to head inside at the red carpet Hollywood premiere. And so hello to Who? Betty Purdue. Thanks, Betty. We're glad you love the videos. Citrus Peppercorn. Hey, technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Okay, bye, that person with the cat. Thanks for watching. Lemon Bleach. Oh, the Sunny Family Cult is also really great. I did forget to mention the Sunny Family, but I do love Sunny Family Cult. Hey, Potato Baby Lost. How's it going? There is Crypt TV merch, Pie Boy. You can get it at crypttv.com. There is a store there, and you can get things like the pin that I'm wearing, and there's some really cool shirts that you might have seen in other episodes of Fright Hype along the way. I get to wear them. They give me the shirts. It's pretty cool. You get a bunch of cool stuff there. And they're always updating it and giving new stuff for new characters. And who knows, maybe I'll get a shirt. I'm not going to get a shirt. I'm being given the nod that I'm not going to get the shirt. But you can also sign up for our newsletter. Drops. So a lot of times when stuff comes out, it's limited edition. You want to be the first person to find out about it. So make sure to sign up for the Crypt TV newsletter so that you can find out about new merch and as well as like when new episodes of different things are coming out. You can find out about when the new Look-See season that just dropped. You would have, if you had the newsletter, you would have found out about that beforehand. When Crypt TV did the premiere of the Look-See and Sunny Family Cult seasons 2 and 3, and they had a big event for it. If you had the newsletter, you would have found out about that and maybe got to go, and that would have been really fun. Hello, Ariel Bruno. But yes, of course, everybody. If I said your name, especially, you have to sign up for the. If I said your name on YouTube, you have to sign up for the newsletter. It's like a rule, guys. All right. Yes, Pie Boy, I love James too. He's great. I can't wait to hang out with him on the red carpet on Friday night. I don't know if you can tell, Monster Slayer 259, but I haven't been in a makeup chair at all today. I did get a haircut, a head shave, but yeah, that happened. Ghost Hunter, hello, horror. All right, and we're still. Hey, Goofy Gaming, how's it going? Predzilla 2000, hello. Hey, the Mutant Beast. Hey, Kaylee Ord, how's it going? Ooh, Slenderman versus the Elite Predator. Rika Espinla. I'm not sure. I got to go with Elite Predator there. I think I got to. Kenzie Stewart. Hello. Hey, Curtis Prime. I know. I can't wait for Halloween next month either. It's going to be so exciting. And we're just here waiting for the last. Oh, hi. I didn't know. I was still reading names. I didn't realize you had the camera pointed at me anymore. I thought it was over there. But we are here just waiting for a chance to speak to Sterling K. Brown before he heads inside for the Hollywood premiere of The Predator right here at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood, California, on Hollywood Boulevard. Hey, Christopher Moonlight, Christopher Cooksey. Good to I am, in fact, having a blast. I didn't get to see the guys, though. Everyone talked about them. We talked about Alec and Tom a bit, but I didn't actually get a chance to see them coming through. Hey, Arkham Knight Rider. Yao Zin. Ooh. Scooby724. I don't know. Look-See versus Predator. I'd want to see that one. Hey, John Sheldrake. Ethan Wong. Hey, how's it going? Marisol Quinteras Suarez, hello. Hey, Sticks. Hola. I've been here since the beginning, Laura. I have been here since the beginning. Hey, Dolce Franco, Royal Official, hello. I know Look-See is paranormal, so you'd think that he'd win against the Predator, but at the same time, the Predator is also the Predator. So, like, job to say, really. Hi, Maria Vitch. How's it going? Jessica Seaman. He is. They both can be invisible. So we are just waiting for the... All right. Hey, Sterling, how's it going? I gotta find. Hey, we're with Crypt TV. I'm Mike. It's so great to get a chance to speak to you. We actually are live on YouTube right now. We've been here for the last hour talking to our fans.
What up, tubers? So with that.
So, what was it like? I guess the first time you saw The Predator versus the first time you saw The Predator. Like, you know, going back to the first time you saw the movie and then seeing the guys come out. What's that like?
Okay, so that's a good question. So seeing the movie back in the day, 11-year-old Sterling Kelby Brown, it's like, wow, this is scary, and like it's dark and mysterious and it's all shimmery, and then it comes up and it just shanks people, right? And then it opens its mouth like 5 ways, like that type of thing. And so then fast forward 31 years and you're like on set and you're watching it. And so it's these 6'7", 6'10" parkour dudes that have to wear like these 30-pound outfits, and they're like walking around, and then they can do like ill shit. Like they can still do ill shit with 30 pounds of gear strapped to their body, right? Then you have the puppeteers off to the side who control the mouth movements. And so you're watching the dudes controlling the puppets, and then you see it happens, and you're like, oh shit, this is fun. I'm watching this. Like 11-year-old Sterling never knew that this day was gonna happen, and so you get giddy. Like I need to start sitting out. I took a few pictures like being on set, and I was like just smiling with the Predator and maybe giving it a kiss or something like that. So it was really cool. It was like reverting all the way back to like having the experience of an 11-year-old while being 42.
You got to go like full fanboy on it.
Full fanboy on it. It was awesome.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on the movie. Do you want to do like a crazy like arm wrestle handshake?
You want some?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes,
Right on, I was trying for the Carl Weathers, just the like struggle, but all right. Thanks so much for talking to us. Congratulations on the movie.
Man. Thanks, tubers.
So that was Sterling K. Brown, star who plays Traeger in The Predator, which is happening right behind us. We're probably going to have to run in right now because I think we're late, so we have to go. But thank you so much, and make sure to tune back into us, Crypt TV on Facebook on Friday night for the Halloween Horror Nights opening night with me and Dead Meat James. We'll see you then. Thanks so much, guys.